let's face it, nobody likes to be judged. Whether you're guilty or not, it's the thought of being helpless as someone takes a course of action based on facts you've presented. Sure, they may not put you in a cell, they may put you in a box. You might not be a prisoner, you might just be different. The point is, that's not you, whatever the verdict. I used to be the guy who didn't ask questions he didn't want answered. Then slowly I realized I could live on less, connecting the dots with my assumptions, which were mostly correct. Because if you ask, you're rude. So don't ask, but don't assume. Don't judge a book by its cover yet. Don't open it either to see what's really inside. Nobody likes when you pray. The currency is information. Remain a mystery, divulging only what needs to be known. Economize your tales by painting pictures for sale. But who buys a book based on the artwork? All colors on the outside, but on the inside it's black, white, and boring. I never made it past the first page. Or worse yet, there was only a front page. Like a teenager's diary held under lock and key, we carry our secrets around held tightly to our chests. We'd rather let it catch dust than let these pages clear, or let them burn from the stares of our peers. But you know what? Some secrets deserve to burn. Like how I used my humanity as reason to sin. Sure, God will understand that although I hate obeying, I really love Him. And all right was all wrong, I'm struggling. Cracking jokes and smiles because my heart was breaking. My soul aching, but I play off as gross pains. Gotta get those gains, so I lift heavy burdens until I wear weariness like a tattoo. And since no one should see, I throw on a tee and walk with my head up. Or my head down. Cause I really didn't want to be forgiven. Not yet. No guests arrived at my pity party. It's for your own good you don't read these pages. You might see me differently and I don't want that. I've fluked perfection for one day and I intend to leave you with that souvenir. But every time they say how great a man I am, I stare at my insides and they're the same as every human. But this story ain't done yet. Cause truth ain't all evil. It's deep and transparent, that's why it feels dark. And it's so full of blood cause these words are from my heart. Sometimes we rob men of how great God is. Like these lyrics, I don't know, I just get them. I just position myself and build upon the ladder on which I climb. Right. Not when I've remembered all the times I've forgotten words, said the stupidest things in interviews, went home, prayed, and got a call asking me to start next month. And yes, I did toil. While you were sleeping, I was up studying lines, preparing. But I remember the words of a book. Unless the Lord builds the house, its laborers labor in vain. And the words of a song which says, when we magnify our strengths and hide our mistakes, it only makes His grace cheap. So I keep living, knowing that my face serves a purpose, but it's not all of me. My insides are better left on the inside. And it's up to you whether you want to read the back page, table of contents, or this whole story. And you can judge, I don't mind, we all do. Some of us are just honest enough to admit it, and secure enough to let others do it to us. Because lies change, but truth remains. We are all persons with personal lives. You say, don't judge a book by the cover. But at some point, that book needs to be opened.